Hey folks, welcome to Jaydog Outdoors. Today I'm at the New River Trail State Park, starting in Galax, Virginia. And this trailhead is right off of East Stewart Street at the little Red Caboose. And I've got the new and improved Giant Revolt today. I had an interesting defect with the derailleur in the back. There was a small piece missing that held the rear derailleur cable in place, so it had slid inside the frame. At any rate, with Giant's lifetime guarantee on the frame, they swapped out the frame and I actually got an upgrade. So I have the Revolt Advanced Pro now. The rest of the components are from the Advanced 3. So taking the new Revolt Advanced Pro frame out for its first trek on the New River Trail State Park Rail Trail. To start out on a heavy traffic road in downtown Galax, it looked like, and now we're in the lush green forests. Bye. So wide trail to start out here, and we're hitting our first bridge. Going across Chestnut Creek. And a little road crossing. That bridge felt a little soft in a couple spots. A little update, I think. But I made it. And across Chestnut Creek again. Dalton Bridge. Very scenic so far, right along the creek. So I'm assuming we meet up with the New River here at some point. Cliffview station, and it's supposed to stop here, at least look for traffic. And we got some horseback riders coming. So a bit of traffic on the trail. Don't see horseback riders very often. opens up into a parking area and campground over here. Rapids. It is a bit warm today, but it doesn't feel bad right here on the trail at all. And it could be this spiffy New Jersey that's keeping the sweat off me. Sweat wicking technology. I'm carrying a backpack because, well, 58 miles. The longest rail trail I've done so far. One way, even though I did the Florida one out and back. I just wanted to be prepared with extra fluids, a couple Cliff bars. One thing I don't have, and I said to Lee right when we got there, I should have a first aid kit of some kind. I do have some peroxide, and of course I have tools to repair tires if I have an issue there, and hopefully I won't have any mechanical issues with the gearing, and I haven't so far. I did take it out on a shorter ride yesterday, as a matter of fact, and no issues whatsoever. So obviously those things have to be tweaked every so often, but just out of the shop I should have nothing to worry about. Chestnut Creek. We've crossed over Chestnut Creek several times now. There's a deer crossing the road up here. I don't know if you can see that. Up there. There she is. Right there. She may be waiting for a youngster. I'll get moving again here. a chance to cross. And we're going to cross the road as well. And it's a parking area. It's 93. There is a parking fee at most of these stations. So Lee dropped me off in Galax. She checked out the little Red Caboose. It's dark in here. And it's 4 o'clock. The thick woods. And we're along that creek again. This is cool. We dropped the Jeep off, our Wrangler off in Pulaski at one of the parking areas there. And then we drove to Galax, where she dropped me off there to start the ride. And then she has some other things to go do today. So the terrain is a little rough at some points, feels like. Now, I like to keep my tires inflated to about 70 psi on this for the sake of speed. Because at heart, I'm also a road biker. But it's not about speed necessarily. Lower pressure might take a little more effort, but you also won't feel the bumps as much at a lower pressure. It'll cushion your ride a little more, as you probably know already. It gives me something to talk about. Light at the other end. There is light, but it's spooky in here. Spooky! Woo! No echo. Oh Lord. That pitch black. Wow. And I can't let that go by without. Wow. Okay, no lights in that tunnel. This isn't the James River Heritage Trail in downtown Lynchburg. But yeah, just this whole corridor right here. And I love when the sun is low, getting low. I mean, it's 4:30. Yeah, 4:30. But just the way the sun paints the rocks like this, or paints the road, beautiful. But this tunnel, pretty spectacular, pretty cool. But it did not echo at all. So tunnels, yeah, I just find fascinating as we get moving here again. It's a deer running along the trail up here. So, not sure where it disappeared to in there, but 2 deer. As I was just saying in my one of my last videos, that I don't see deer. And nice bridge coming up. Okay, we made it, Fries Junction. So Fries is 5.5 miles, so, and that 11 miles is part of the 58. So I'm gonna do the spur. Yeah. I apologize if I'm not saying the name of the town correctly. Fries, Freeze. And the trail thus far seems very well maintained. Okay, so if it's 5.5 to here to Fries, and I did 12, and it's 38 that way. Seems like I'm going to get a few extra miles in there, because if this is 5.5, it's 11 out and back, and I've already done 12, so that's 24 plus 38. That's 62, right? Oh man. It did become sort of a 2-track there. It made it difficult to ride no-handed, because the terrain was a little uneven and some large pieces of stone in there, so it was kind of bouncing all over, if you could tell. And I had to hold on more, so keep that in mind. A little rougher maybe once the trail narrows from Pulaski to the Fries Junction. Oh, and that is a campground in there as well. Pretty cool if you were doing a little bike packing trip through here. Trying to push a little harder here to Fries. Freeze? Wish I knew how to pronounce it. Road crossing coming up. Yeah, New River Outdoor Adventures. Right over there. And this parking area. Crossing Route 606. Nothing coming. So we make our way down into Fries, Freeze. And first time along a road right here. The road I just crossed. Imagine. Trail parallels the road for a while, it looks like. But so far, nice and scenic, secluded. There are people using it, there are people out, but not a lot for a Sunday. Not overly burdened. We are almost to Fries. Oh, scared that little guy. Fish hatchery, I think. Wow, how nice for these folks to have this out their back door. Or front door, as it were. Oh, I think we start here with another Red Caboose. All right, so this is the Fries or Fries, Virginia Trailhead right here. And I'm just catching a little shade before I roll out again. I have quite a ways to go. When you look at the map, it's pretty daunting. I'm down here in Pulaski. It's all the way up there. That's where I gotta go. And I just did this. Well, this and this. So I might have been up to Austinville by now. But I did that in about 85 minutes. So I better get rolling. I wanted to get here by 5, which I did. That gives me about 3.5 hours to get to Pulaski before it gets too dark. So I better get moving. Yeah, I came in up here, so let's go around the little Red Caboose here. Which is actually Marty's Freeze. Just closed though. Alright, so the push to get to the junction point again to begin the last 38 miles, or the next 38 miles to Pulaski. Pretty sweet looking campsites, let me tell you. Alright, so coming back into the junction point where you can either go to Galax Trailhead or the Fries Trailhead. Bridge, the railroad bridge. Galax 12 miles, Pulaski 38. And I'm going Pulaski. All right, leaving the junction point behind. This is it, folks. Will I make it to Pulaski before it gets too dark? Or will I get stuck out here? Let's hope I make it for the sake of the video before it gets too dark.